Hello everybody, how you doing today? Give me a moment to get going. Alright, how's everybody doing today? Alright, let me get a couple things on the track here going. How's everybody doing today? Take off the old Christmas train. Put it in here. Alco maybe? Let's see what we got here. Where? How you doing? Good. Please like, subscribe, and we'll see you. What's going on? You said something about going live, and I thought, yeah, maybe I should run some trains. So here I am, running a few trains. Golden Alto on the rig here. Burlington Northern on the inner loop. I think I had on the last time. I just took the Christmas train off and stuck this Alto on. Try to get a few other things on the track. Yeah, I got a whole drawer full of Burlington Northern. All this stuff is all Burlington Northern. Boxes of it back here, all in there. A lot of it. Plus I have 3 or 4 box cars in the back to assemble that I think are Burlington Northern as well. But I do actually have a lot of Burlington Northern. What do you want to do tonight, Mystic? I don't know how this is going to work. Changing something on the side over here. About probably this line. GN. What is that? Great Northern? Hello there, Happy Valley Hobbies. How you doing today? Some GN. You mean some Great Northern? Is that what you're referring to, Mystic? Have some Great Northern I could throw on the track. How about this one? Want me to stick this on the track? It's sold at Michael's, which is they're mostly just a supply store for crafts and things, but the price has been scraped off, which is, I always hate to see that. But yeah, I could throw this on. Job hunting, good luck with that, buddy. Hope that goes well for you. Just thought I would run a few trains for a little bit, and then might as well go live while I'm doing it. Why not? Maybe get a person or two to stop by. I never expect too many people to stop by. Not while I'm live anyway. I don't really advertise in advance, and I don't pick an exact day and time like everybody else does, so it's kind of hard to count on when I will or will not be running trains or not. I'll go around. I'll go off that here for now. Have a great morning with passengers. Also have a Great Northern passenger car I can stick on there. I only have the one, but it's a start anyway, right? There we go. It's not lit though. Well, it's not in my book. GN is not underrated in my book. I like all of it. If they make it, I want it. I want 2A units, 2B units, just to start. Everything. Everything. Papa John. How you doing? I really like your POW train you got running there today. A unit, B unit. Nice setup there you got. Was that DC or DCC? DC, okay. You still there waiting on instant trains? Any more come through? I was keeping an eye on there and I didn't see anything else pop up, so I thought, hey, I'm gonna go quit being lazy and run a few trains myself. Oh, everybody likes a good shark nose in N-scale. Yeah. You said you got a real killer deal on the N-scale at that auction. Like a whole box full of some N-scale at a nice price, you said, right? Speed it up a little bit. Yep, I like those shark noses. Got a nice sleek look to them. Yeah, Papa John, now you gotta get in the N-scale game. You thought you needed more room before. You might have to start an N-scale in a whole nother room, huh? Happy Valley says 4 magic carpets will do it. I'm kind of over here off camera doing a little painting, trying to make some bases for those trees. Make some bases, install them, paint them up. Put a little bit of greenery around the layout there. Hello there, Eastern Ralph N. Good to see you. Cool, cool. Yeah, just running a few trains. Not up to much. Kind of a last moment live stream. So who knows who will and will not show up. All good. A little bit of painting off screen here. Let me wipe the screen there. Yeah, look like a little foggy or something. Is that better? Thank you, I appreciate that. It's mostly a Mod Podge of stuff right now. I have an exact plan I'm going to do with everything. Pretty much everything here is going to be taken off. But I'm building stuff in the back, and we'll eventually get to what I actually want to do. The main thing is I have something to run trains on and have fun with. I say this all the time, I have a damn garage. I need to clear out some stuff so I can really get to a good permanent layout. So this isn't as permanent as I'd like, so I'm not doing ballast and all that sort of stuff because it's not really permanent. But it's going to be a complete changeover for the most part once I get everything I want to get and start finish assembling everything. But I figured I should at least use the stuff I have. I buy a lot of stuff used on eBay. I get a lot of different kits and things, so whether I need them or not, I figured let's just throw them on the layout, you know. Tree right here. Uh-oh. What's happening? I don't know what happened. Let me see here. Let me bring up. Let's switch it over and see if we can clear it up. Magic Bubbles. Old school 8mm. Let's see. Haunt. This is called Haunt. Build some nice bubbles again. called Dream. That filter is called Document. I don't think it'll go past 720 until the live stream stops and does its 12-hour upscale. They've got it set up for when you live stream. You don't get anything while you're live streaming. No credit for anything. No watch hours or nothing. And then you don't get watch hours or any credit for 12 hours till after you finish the live stream. And it goes through a upscale process, it says, or something. I can't remember quite what it says. But usually once it goes through that then it'll be in a higher resolution. But yeah, it should be in 1080 here on my camera, on my phone. I'm using my phone. But it's kind of warm. So sometimes it can act a little funny. But usually if I go in and out of a couple of different filters, it'll fix it right up. It'll fix itself now. I am Southern California, so it is, let me see, it's 640. 640. It's not too bad today, though. It only hit about 100 degrees, so, but it's still kind of warm in here. I didn't really have the stuff running, keeping things cool like I probably should have, but cool. Glad it looks better. Yeah, that happens every once in a while for some reason, and usually if I just go in and out of a couple of different filters, it clears it up. How this thing works. I think I've said this a couple times. I'm over here off camera, cutting some styrofoam into pieces and down so I can make bases to put these trees on. I really don't have the proper bases for them. And I think they're just basically made so that when you've got your layout set up with the styrofoam and stuff, you can just push these in anywhere you want to put them. Since I don't have styrofoam, this is just on a plank of wood. I'm going to make a little base for them. I don't know what phone I'm using. The thing's probably 3 years old by now. Something I got with my AT&T. I've been telling myself it's time for an upgrade, but it still does the job, you know. So nothing fancy, nothing special. I'm kind of still a grassroots kind of channel. And I think that's what one of the keys to why my channel grows the way it does is there's a lot of guys who's been here years and years, and they're not even close to having the subscribers I have. And I think one of the reasons why is because I'm just here having fun. I'm grassroots, filming off my phone here. It's kind of the essence of what YouTube was or is. You know, it wasn't this, hey, I'm this big fancy production kind of thing, come and watch my stuff. It was more of a, hey, let me share with you what I've got going on, and let me check out what you got going on. So yeah, I kind of like keeping it grassroots and on the not so professional side of things, I guess. It seems to work for me. Plus, I don't have to do lots and lots of work. A lot of those guys, they spend hours and hours doing videos and all that editing and all that stuff. And yeah, I still work for a living. I still have a job to maintain, a home to maintain. So maybe later on, when I get closer into my retirement and stuff, I'll get a little bit more professional and make the production a little bit more bigger and fancier, but honestly, I really don't need to. I barely had my channel a year and a couple months, and I hit 1,500 subscribers a couple days ago. And there's plenty of guys that's been here 3-4 years and they don't have that, or they're barely at 2,000 subscribers or something. So I feel really fortunate that people seem to like what I'm doing. So I try not to mess with the formula too much. Main thing is just have some fun, be stupid, act like a kid, play with my toys like I'm a child. Like this right here, I can do this. Guess that'll be okay. Alright, Mystic, you have a good one. I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for stopping by. Since you're the guy who kind of talked me into live streaming anyway, good to see you, bro. Thanks for hanging out. Yep, I hear you in Happy Valley. It's always good to talk to a couple fellow model railroaders. and just talk about model railroading. Leave the other stupid junk out of it, because there is too much stupid junk going on. So, yep. Yeah, I hear you, Happy Valley. I've had a rash of too many friends lately dying and moving, getting the hell out of California. It's a good state. There's a lot to do here. Great oceans, great deserts, great mountains. But boy, the politics and the people who've been moving into this state has just turned it into a trash can. It's sad to see. So I try to stay away from that stuff as much as possible and run me some trains. Run some trains. Yeah, I've definitely made a few good friends on YouTube here. But at the same time, I have pissed a few people off too. So it happens. Deep convinced you. Do some live streaming. Yeah. It's a little different. I don't put much expectations into it other than just try to have a little fun. Some guys get a lot of viewers. Some people, like me, just get a handful, stop by. That's alright. I'm not running trains all alone, right? People to hang out. I know they all show up, they all stop by, they just don't say nothing. It's hard to get 300 to 500 viewers and not have a handful full of the top guys stop by. Camera a little bit. A different angle. Oh yeah, he's got him a good group of people who shows up to his live streams. Lurkers, yeah, we'll always have some lurkers. Sometimes during my live stream, by the time I finish, it'll tell me I've had, a couple hundred people stop by during a 2-hour live stream, but I might have had maybe 3 or 4 people even leave a message or say anything at all. Other people, they get pretty good turnouts. But that's okay. Like I said, I don't pick an exact day or an exact time or put anything in advance. And I know people have things to do with their lives. They don't have time to just, at a drop of a hat, watch what I'm doing, which is quite alright. I'm cool with that. I get here, it's like a damn fire. You can't look away from it, You're at the campground, the fires are roaring, and you just sit there and stare at it. You're like, yep. I have things to go do, but I just sit here and just keep looking at them. Sparky, cool. Yeah, Sparky hasn't been doing a whole lot lately. As far as live streaming or posting videos. He's somebody who definitely gets a pretty good turnout when he gets his live stream going. Yeah, I was being lazy and had my tablet out, and I saw Papa John went live for a little bit. So I chatted a bit with Mystic was there. Mystic's all, why aren't you live streaming? And it got me thinking, man, I should get up and run some damn trains. Maybe a person or two will come by and hang out for a minute. Maybe I might not be so lazy and do a couple things around the track. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put down 4 trees. Well, Happy Valley, I hate to say it, but I was subscribed to you. And this, I've got so many people I'm subscribed to. If you haven't been by their stuff in a day or two, it seems like they just kind of at times disappears. So I've resubscribed to you, and I put you on my notification here, so whenever you do something, it'll send me a notification. So I will do my best to try to check you out next time. Seems about once every 3 weeks or so, I come across somebody that I was sure I was subscribed to. And I have to resubscribe to them. There's one right there, Randall. I know I've had to subscribe to that guy twice because of this darn YouTube. How you doing, Randall? Good to see you. Yeah, Randall, I used to race a lot. I had a steering wheel set up, but I didn't have the full cage stuff that all moves in all directions, you know. I had a good Logitech steering wheel, pedals and gear shifts. And then a buddy of mine who was a woodworker made an oak, out of oak, a wood cabinet, and stuck it all in so I could sit down in a chair and pull it up to me and use it. I haven't done any racing for a few years now. So you're using the Xbox, so you're using just the last Xbox, not the newest Xbox, what is it, the Xbox One X, I think they're calling it now. Look, I don't even know. It comes in the white version and the bigger black version. You're running Xbox, right? because the new versions of Xbox, they've teamed up with or affiliated with that that other streaming service. I forget the name of it. Like, you can't stream onto YouTube with your Xbox. But the old ones you could. The last version you could. This newer version you can't. Oh yeah, a lot of people like that Minecraft. That's the top game right there. Minecraft and Call of Duty. Billion-dollar franchises. And you're doing a career mode, right? A standard computerized career mode. Not going live online and dealing with other people who can ruin your race for you. A bit of a different angle. My battery's at 50%, so I got a little bit of time left. Hour and 14 minutes of live streaming so far. And it's 7 o'clock evening, 7:07. Six is in Joker. Yeah, look, go online racing, that's a whole nother demon in itself, because you got guys that just want to ruin other people's games, or they're just not quite prepared to do what needs to be done, I guess, you know. Great Northern Loco passenger car and caboose on the outer. Some Burlington Northern gondolas on either circle. I just started grabbing stuff out of the box there. This whole side is nothing but Great Northern. Burlington Northern, I'm sorry. I don't know how much of this stuff I got. Twenty-three Burlington Northern boxcar of some sort. Plus I have 3 or 4 in the back that need to be assembled. These have not been messed with at all. I just threw them out and threw them on. I just looked at them and said, okay, they got wheels, they got couplings, let's go. But they need to be cleaned up. Put some metal wheels on them. They'll run even better. PlayStation, huh? Toxic? Oh my god. Play some Call of Duty, bro. You want to hear Toxic? Oh, jeez. I'm actually globally ranked in Call of Duty. When I started, I was in the millions. Right now, I'm in the thousands, or in the hundreds, I'm sorry. I'm globally ranked in the hundreds on Call of Duty. And I play against all 3 platforms. PlayStation, Xbox, and computer. I play on Xbox. But oh boy, Toxic, oh boy, I've heard the nastiest, dirtiest, racist, spewed stuff you could ever imagine. So since I play against all 3 platforms, yeah, it's everybody. People don't like to lose. But some people are sore winners, so I can find it quite entertaining sometimes myself. Especially when I know a guy's toxic, oh boy, I ag him on and I ag him on. As you can guess, being that high ranked, I kind of know a few things about it, so I got a couple tricks up my sleeve when I got a guy who wants to be uncool. I can make things very uncool for them. And it becomes quite entertaining. Because that's what I'm there for. I'm there to be entertained. So you want to give me a toxic guy, I can break him. I can make him leave. Yeah, I could imagine. There's those guys, they want to make sure if they can't win, then they want to make sure you don't win either. Weekends is usually when it's the worst. Now that it's summertime, it's all day long. But during the winter time, usually the weekends are a rough time to try to game. That's when the kids are out of school and the kids are the worst. At least I should be happy I can live stream. I had my live stream stopped last month, about a month ago, and I couldn't live stream for like 24 hours till they figured out what was going on. Turns out YouTube is making a lot of changes. They're always making a lot of changes. Their AI is changing like every 6 weeks to 6 months. But one of the big things that's changed is their stance on guns. And it was my birthday, and I was running a live stream and was going to do a giveaway, and I happened to show a BB gun that I bought myself for my birthday. It's a real new high-tech BB gun that's out now. It's actually electric. It runs off battery. So instead of pumping it up, or instead of putting in like CO2 cartridges, this is a new technology. You put a battery in it, rechargeable batteries, kinds that you use for like drones. And yeah, it's a fun little thing. But I showed it on my live stream, and they instantly cut me down, shut me off. And then after reviewing, contacted me and said, no problem, we're changing what we're doing now, and what you did there we will not allow anymore. And they turned everything back on. For about 24 hours though, I couldn't do anything until somebody actually reviewed it. And I immediately protested it because they sent me an email telling me what was going on, and I immediately protested it, telling them, just a BB gun. And I said BB gun a million times and showed them that it was nothing but battery operated, and they understood. But yeah, there's a whole lot of YouTubers that are getting their big channels shut down because they're gun channels, and they're not going to allow it anymore. So no hunting, a lot of that hunting, all that kind of stuff, they're not going to allow it anymore. So yeah, lots and lots of changes have been going on YouTube. I can give you a heads up on a couple things. One thing is, on YouTube, if you think you're helping somebody by watching their video, leaving a thumbs up and a comment, you are not. Leaving a thumbs up and leaving a comment is not helping somebody's video. What a thumbs up does now is it tells YouTube what you like, and they are going to now try to send you more of that style of content. So, when you get your weekly report or your monthly report telling you, congratulations, you got so many comments, you got so many thumbs up, that stuff, that's just there because it's there from before. And they're not deleting it, and they're just allowing it to stay there. But it does not promote somebody's video at all. Not at all. As a matter of fact, you are probably hurting your friends. And I'm going to tell you how you are hurting your friends, because this is what they want now. They're not looking at thumbs up, and they're not looking at the comment. So what most of the people do here in this community is they show up, they immediately give you a thumbs up, they look at other people's comments, they leave a general comment based on what other people left, they might skip through your video a bit, and then they leave. And they think, hey, I showed up, I gave you a view, I gave you a thumbs up, and I gave you a comment. But what you did was you just hurt them. You did not help them. The two main things they're looking at for videos right now is how long it is being watched at the start. If it is skipped in any way in the first 30 seconds, that's a big red flag to them. They feel that if you're willing to watch a video and within 30 seconds you are already skipping, you are telling them you do not like that content. Secondly, the other thing is if you skip within the first 5 minutes of a longer video. So they want you to watch not only the first 30 seconds, they expect you to watch the first 5 minutes. If you cannot do that, then why would you watch the rest of the video? The other thing they're looking at is view duration, how long they're watching it. So if they watch 90% of your video, but they're constantly skipping, that's kind of hurting your duration. So the combination of those two are what's helping and hurting videos. So they want your video to be watched for the first 30 seconds, to be watched for the first 5 minutes with as minimal skipping as possible. And then how much is it viewed overall? That is what's going to get your video promoted to other people. So if you just show up, give a thumbs up, leave a comment, and they get a view because you were there for a minute or so and you leave, you hurt them. You did not help them, you hurt them. Absolute, straight out, you hurt them because you did not watch it and you skipped through it. So as far as building videos now, and you watch other people who have successful channels, who show you how to build videos, they're going over that over and over again. Make sure you get right to the subject. Let them know what you're going to show them. Make them watch it for 30 seconds. Make them watch it for 5 minutes. Make them watch it as much as you can without skipping. Because the thumbs up, comments, how many views you get, that means nothing. It might have 5 years, 10 years, 15 years ago, but not now. We're all bozos on this bus. Hell yeah, we are. Yes, we are. Also, there's a little bit of same thing as like walking into a casino and playing slot machines. You're doing the same thing as the guy next to you, but the guy next to you wins and you don't. Same thing. Some people just get picked by YouTube to be promoted, no matter what you do. That happens a lot in this model railroading as well. The Pabst Blue Ribbon. Oh yeah. I like them. I like, the more obscure the better. So yeah, the Pabst Blue Ribbon, the Schlitz Malt Liquor, Old School Coors. I like them all. Another thing that will happen is if you go to somebody's channel and you watch their video for a moment and you quickly leave a thumbs up and a comment, which you can do while a commercial is still playing. When you bring somebody's video up, a commercial will play. While that commercial is playing, you can still give them a thumbs up. You can go to comment and you can leave a comment. If you do all that while the commercial's playing and you leave, the comment is still there. The thumbs up is still there, but they do not get a view. The view will not show up until the commercial quits playing and you actually view the video. You got a beer, you got a, oh, you're going to have to show that to me sometime, Papa John. I like my beer car, especially the old 70s stuff. I'm always on a look for the older stuff. I've seen plenty of, newer stuff and European stuff, and I just kind of want the old 70s. Though I do have one that's not. I don't think this Ballantine L is a older beer. The rest of them all are. Yeah, that's cool. Eastern Rail fan. Winning is always good, isn't it? Yeah, Papa John, you're going to have to post a video of that, or the next time you go live, let me know. You ready to go live now? Go live. I'll turn my live off. I'll shut my live stream down, and I'll come and watch your live stream. Put that beer train on, buddy. Let me see some of that new stuff you just got today, or yesterday. Definitely like that POW train you got. Matching B unit. How many cars did that have? 4 or 5 cars? A and B unit? You're kind of the caboose guy, aren't you? You got a caboose for that POW train you bought yesterday? I'm still working on track. Yeah. You're trying to move your layout like 2 feet or something, aren't you? Zaruto. Am I saying that right? Zaruto. Eastern Rail Fan Productions. Kicking ass in a 20-car race. Zaruto. I just stubbed my Zaruto. What is the orange train? I don't know what the orange train, you mean like this stuff right here? Down here? This is all Union Pacific, weathered quite well with dust. So this is a Union Pacific A and B unit. About a month or so ago, I burned out my left switch, which had to be the left one because I have 3 extra right ones. So yeah, we can't blow out a right one, we got to blow out the left one. So I need to replace that. Oh, the one running. It's a Great Northern. Pull it in here. Pull it up in here for you. Great Northern. Loco. Passenger car. Caboose. Where's the box? If you'd like, here's the box it came in. Was that lifelike? F7. It was sold at Michael's, but the price has been scratched off. I know, right? Michael's. They don't sell toys and stuff. They sell paintbrushes and supply equipment. Hey man, thanks for stopping by and hanging out, Happy Valley. Good to see you. And I will keep my eye out for you. And definitely do my best to catch any of your live streams. The Finger Hut catalog. I know, right? What the heck? Why did all these so weirdly obscure places have trains for sale? These guys don't even think about doing it now. You can go to Sears, Montgomery Ward's, any toy store, KB Toys, Toys R Us. You name it, they sold them. Guess it's just a niche market anymore. Move this log guy down. He's not close enough to load the logs. Need to get him out of the corner and then more into the straight. I don't think it'll load. I'm gonna switch this light. I'm gonna hook it up to that switch back there, so that whenever this switch is on and open for me to go from this track to that track, that'll be on. And then when it's not open, it'll be off. That way it'll kind of give me a reminder to let me know I can pull on and off from this track to that track. So that'll move down, and I'll move this more into the straight so I can get closer to this. This needs to be lined up. It's got too much of a gap, about as much as my finger right there. Normally, I'm going to put a motor on this. This is supposed to be able to load. Land right on a flat car. Not a gondola, but a flat car. And then this other one's supposed to empty it into the chute. There's water right here. But I already have an automatic unloader in a box down there. So I need to put a motor on this one, skirt it down, and then I'll be able to load and unload without doing anything but pushing buttons at the control center. Yeah, there's just too much of a gap in the backside right there. Half the part would go on, the other half would just fall in the center. Yeah, those should just blow right into a flat car. Oops. Oh, really? Late 2000s? Yeah, I'm not like you, East Coast, Northeast Coast guys. I'm Southern California. I've got probably 4 or 5 hobby shops at least in this town, and they don't carry train stuff really. The big thing around here is indoor RC racing. So there's a few indoor tracks where they can go and race their four-wheelers and their dune buggies or whatever they want to race. We've even got some indoor slot car racing here for some reason. And that stuff used to be big back in like the 60s and the 70s. But I guess it's kind of gotten a little bit more popular here lately. But the train stuff just doesn't seem to be in this town. I live about an hour north of LA, so I could be down to Magic Mountain in about an hour. Be to LAX in about an hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes, depending on traffic. New Jersey. Go Columbus, Detroit, or Cleveland to get trains, Papa John says. You are just bragging. To me, you were bragging. You didn't know it. But you were saying, what, you got like 4 different train shows coming up in the next couple weeks or something? Or a couple of state sales? Or you got a lot of train stuff opportunities coming up over the next couple, 2, 3, 4 weeks, I think you said. I don't have any of those type of opportunities here. Missouri. You're kind of around Train Freak though, doesn't I thought I said Train Freak said something about he had a hobby shop around him that he was kind of liking. Maybe I was mistaken. I've got family in Arkansas too. Searcy, in the Searcy, Arkansas area. Actually went to high school in Searcy, Arkansas for a bit. Back in the day. in estate sales. Yeah, I saw that little one you popped, that video you put up yesterday. I think that was yesterday, right? Yeah, my family actually used to ran an auction house, but we auctioned furniture and appliances. We did not auction toys. Also storage units, and then anything specific. So yeah, we auctioned off a few banks and things like that. All the content in the bank, the vault doors, the teller windows, all that stuff. 3 hour drive. Yeah, that's too much. 3 hours is too much of a drive. Spending way too much on gas and time to get a good deal. I like to work eBay. Scroll through those obscure areas to get the good deals. You go through the obscure stuff. Don't go to the guys who sell train stuff all the time. They're kind of asking a bit. You get the guy who just sells things like he's a storage auction kind of guy and he just takes his stuff and puts it up on eBay. That's the guy you get a good deal from, because he just bought a storage unit and he's got $5-10 in the whole box, and whatever he gets out of it on eBay, he does okay with. So I kind of find those are the best ways to get some pretty good deals. You gotta kind of scroll through and look through the odd stuff to find them. But my once a year train show comes by, and he's got a guy who sells used, and he sells them $10 a piece, or buy 4, get the 5th one free. So for $40, you get 5 locomotives that have been tested and run. So last year I bought 8 of them from him. Bought 2 batches, or 10 of them, I'm sorry. Buy 4, get the 5th one free. So for $80 I got 10 locos, and then I did the same thing this year as well. Awesome, Randall. Never taken out of the box. That's what I want. I want old new stock. I'm stuck in the 70s era. I like new. I like steam. But kind of, I guess my era that my mind likes to see and is stuck in the 70s. I guess that's because it's my youth. And this is part of my youth here. Different view. Alright, let me see here. I've got 21% battery left, and I'm at an hour 53, so I'll go at least 2 hours. Another 10 minutes or so. But other than that, my battery's going to start winding down. $5 a pop. Heck yeah, all day long. All day long. Boo boxes, $5. Yep. Let me go to the bank and get more money for you, sir. Take that off the boo box all day long. So what do you think you're gonna do with your big haul you just kind of done? You gonna do a live stream on it all? You're gonna kind of maybe release it in a couple videos? What are you gonna do, Papa John? I'm interested in seeing what you got. You gonna do what you did last time? Didn't you do about a month ago live stream where you had a bunch of cool stuff? I hung out for all of it. Talk about vintage. Anybody remember RC Cola? I bought an 18 pack of cherry RC Cola today. I was like, what the heck? I ain't seen that in a while. And it was a good deal too. $5.25 or something for an 18 pack. Okay. So you might rent a table or something at one of the local shows and get rid of some of the extra stock you've accumulated. Got an airplane made out of RC Cola cans. That's cool. I have one somewhere made out of Budweiser. Budweiser double prop plane. My father got for me at an air show. Oh, my phone's making noise telling me the battery's low. 15%. Yep. Okay. I'm almost 2 hours, so I'll go about 5 minutes and we'll end stream. Before my phone dies on me. But I appreciate everybody stopping by and hanging out, keeping me busy, company, I should say, while I'm running some trains. Alright, Papa John, thanks for stopping by. I'll definitely keep my eye out tomorrow for your posts. I'm interested in seeing what you got. You kind of showed a little bit of it in the one video, and you showed a little bit of what you got on your live stream earlier. So you got me intrigued. Let's crank it up a little bit before we shut it down, huh? Exact thing you should do after running them for 2 hours, right? Run them real fast and heat them up even more. Yeah, they're just toys. And toys are meant to be played with. Shouldn't say that. I've burned up 2 locos in the last 6 weeks, so you never know. They're on the rack. I might be able to fix them up. Okay, we're getting close to calling to the end. I have 9% battery. So I'm going to go about a minute longer and we will finish streaming. I appreciate all of you stopping by. Hope you had fun. And I'll catch you guys on the next stream. See you later, everybody. Hope you have a good evening.